Hi,
Hello!
we are Unfold Seoul and we are back with you for like a K-influencer video.
Yes.
In this video actually we ask some Romanians who are like actually interested in Korean culture what their feelings and
Yes.
image about Korea.
Yeah.
So yeah, we actually did an online survey through Google Forms and we send it like in different
Groups. Yeah.
So yeah, now we just analyze the responses.
Yes. We will analyze it together, and at the end we will say what Korea means to us also, what's our image about Korea, and of course, when we send the survey, we ask people if they are if they want to appear in our videos. So some of the responders send us videos about what Korea means to them, and at the end of the video we put all of them. And we hope you will enjoy their personal opinions.
Yes, about Korea. So let's start the video. First of all, we will talk about the demographics of the
Survey,
like the response. So actually most of our response are between 25 and 35 years old.
Yes.
And yeah, all of them are like
Women.
Yeah.
And most of them are like feminine gender because probably women are more passionate about Asian culture. I have no idea, but no male responded, so yeah.
Yeah. And now we'll start with the questions regarding Korea. So first of our question was like when they found out about Korea. So actually most of them, they answered that they found out and they have like interested in Korean culture since a few years ago.
Yeah.
Which is more than 2 years.
Yeah, a few years ago is between 5 and 7 years to say like that usually.
Yeah. And then when we asked them like how they found out about Korea, actually most of them, they had the same response as us, through Korean dramas.
Yes, or through Japanese and Chinese dramas, and then through Korean dramas. However, there was someone that said that they found out through sports. Ice skating. Yeah.
Ice skating, and some of course they said through like K-pop, and some of them, like one person said through food.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, through food. So basically a lot of people, they started like us, but as you can see there are some others that they found out about Korea through other means, which for me was interesting because personally I was just thinking everyone likes Japan and they watch animes and watch dramas and movies, and then they found out about Korea. However, it's very interesting to find out through food or through ice skating. That's super interesting.
Ice skating. Yeah, somebody said also they travel here and that's how they found. But
I think traveling is like of course you can like a country if you travel to that country.
For the next question, we ask what they like actually about South Korea. So surprisingly, most of them said they like the food. Yeah, it's like almost 70.6% of the responses that they like the food, and then was followed by culture.
Yeah.
And
K-pop and dramas.
K-pop and dramas.
Actually, K-pop and dramas are the tie, 52.9% both of them. So yeah.
And then we asked them like why they chose this answer. So most of them, they said like because they like, those who answer maybe the culture, they said because they like the design of the palaces. Yes,
or the traditions. And actually there is someone who said she felt like from the first drama that she saw that this is the country that she wants to actually live in, and she discovered the band, not band actually, it's a dance studio, 1 million dance studio. Yeah.
Because she said she likes to dance when she was little, and then she actually started to be interested, like of course, in dancing, and then some like other food and
Korean language and history, and so basically that's super interesting.
And then somebody said they actually are interested in Korean history, and culture and tradition, and also like the how to say, like the clothes, traditional clothes.
Traditional clothes.
Yeah, and some of them, maybe it's those who said they found out through like ice skating. Yeah, they like ice skating. Oh yeah, like Yura Kim.
Yeah, Yura Kim. Yeah, she's a fan of Yura Kim, of course.
And the next question is like, we asked them if they are actually interested or they want to learn Korean, and 94.1% they said yes.
Yes. However, there was someone who said no, which is interesting also because, okay, you don't want to learn Korean language, so basically it's okay. Like, you can like a country, but you don't want to learn the language, everything is fine.
And then we asked them like why. So most of them, they said because they actually want to travel to Korea, or they want to study in Korea. The next response was study in Korea, and followed by like they want actually to understand the Korean dramas and the songs they like.
Yeah. So basically, just because they want to understand the, like, to watch it without subtitles, probably.
Yeah.
That's the idea. And I totally understand, because it's different when you understand the language. Thinking about English, and I can understand all the jokes and everything they talk, because when you just read the subtitles, sometimes it can be wrong. And I think that's super good idea to actually want to learn a language.
And also we asked them like what's their level of Korean, and most of them, they 62.5, they said they're actually beginners. And the image of South Korea, that we asked them like what image they have about South Korea.
So basically, when you say South Korea, what do you think? The first thing when you hear South Korea as a name, what do you think about it? Like, what's the first image that appears in your?
Most of them, they said it's like a beautiful country, and like they have a positive
image.
Also, like they think it's like maybe like a mix between tradition and modern.
Yes, a mix between.
And like calm country.
Yes, calm country. However, this is not true. If you come to Korea, Korea is not calm. Like, Korean culture is pali culture, which means everything should be done fast. Why they wrote it's a calm country?
Because maybe it is the country of morning calm.
Oh yeah, maybe. Maybe. I have no idea, but about the history, traditional and modern. Yeah, I totally agree. Everywhere where you are going, you can see a historical building, and next to it a super modern one, and everything is like it goes well together. So I think that
somebody says also technology, and somebody says like it's a culture based on respect, which they really like impress. Yeah, because they respect the traditions
and they promote,
and also but also they are like a higher sense of the country.
Oh yes.
And also we asked like when they talk about think about South Korea, what is like the first word they come. So the answers here were like quite different.
Yeah. So I think we can just read all of them. So they said K-pop, they said fashion, like cosmetics, and a lot of tattoos. Okay, that's interesting. Some of the people said salmonori, commodity. Yeah, maybe, because like everywhere you are going, you can take like the bus or the subway, and it's like super fast from everywhere. Maybe that's why. Yeondong. That's interesting. Okay, so technology, K-pop icons, fashion, and
trots, K-drama.
Oh, trots, yeah, K-drama.
Like beautiful environment, also ice skating, K-drama. Again, beautiful like
food.
Yeah,
and tradition, something like that. So basically, that's like what they answer, most of them. And if we ask them, like, if you will, someone will ask you to choose between a traditional Korean and modern Korean, which one do you like, or which one do you actually want? The idea why we ask this question is because a lot of people watch in Romania the traditional historical dramas, and a lot of people have that idea about Korea. However, when you come to Korea, Korea is super modernized, extremely modernized. So that's why we wanted to ask you, like, which one do you like more? The one that historical, traditional one that you see in dramas, or the nowadays Korea that you can actually visit and enjoy? And most of them,
like modern one, and they said like somebody said like the traditional one would be like really close to like foreigners. Also, somebody said like, oh, actually, I think both of them are like combined, like like tradition and modern Korea, so she cannot choose between one of them. Yeah. Yeah, so most of them are like actually modern. They would prefer modern Korea or like the combined version.
Yeah, or combined version or just modern Korea. Like a lot of people, like I don't think they want to experience old Korea. So, but yeah, if you come here, you can go to the palace and you can like wear a hanbok and be like a conjuring for one day.
Yes, and then we asked them like what kind of activities they would want to experience regarding South Korea, and most of them they said tourism, followed by K-pop concerts and culture.
Yeah, culture. Whoa.
Yeah. And some of them actually said sports like taekwondo.
In literature.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty interesting, because when you are thinking about Korea, like yeah, taekwondo is something that's everywhere and well known even on YouTube, and there are these like taekwondo bands. I don't even know. Teams that they are doing those taekwondo freestyles, which is super nice. But literature is like very interesting.
Maybe they have like some favorite writers.
Yeah, maybe writers. Yeah.
And then we asked them, of course, if they ever visit Korea, and 52.9 they said they visit, and 35.3 they said yes, but they would want to but they want to visit it.
Yeah, but they want to visit it.
And also we asked them if they say yes, what's their image about Korea after they visit, of course.
So basically they said that Korea is a diverse country, that people are super diverse, and like the idea is that a lot of ajumas were like they were impressed about the ajumas. That's how they wrote. And even though they wouldn't understand what she was talking about, they always wanted to help her. So probably that was something that fell down. I don't even know from where. Yeah, something fall down. Sorry. Okay, so but that's a good image that you can like stay like in your mind. Like everyone wants to help you. I think that's super nice. A lot of people said that there is a country that's more advanced than Romania and clean. However, she only visited Seoul, so she cannot say anything else about other like cities. However, I can tell you, it's not clean. Like not the idea that there is garbage on the streets, but where you have garbage places, it's horrendous.
Because they don't have actually like a specific place where everybody throws the garbage. They have only after like certain days when you are allowed to throw the garbage in one specific place, but it's not like a place that is made for the garbage. It's just like somewhere in front of the building.
It's an area.
So during those days when the garbage is supposed to be picked, they just like
there are piles of garbage. That's the only thing that I don't really like. They don't have basically like a garbage can, a big garbage can where you can throw the garbage inside, and like everyone from that area can go and throw it there. That's what we have in Romania for each apartment building. However, here there's no such a thing, so everyone just throws it in a specific place. So basically there are piles of garbage one on top of another, and that for me is not really nice personally. But people said like, oh, it's clean. Yeah, so yeah, maybe.
And then we asked them if they would ever want to come back again
or live here.
And they like this was 50-50. 50% said they would want to come back to visit it, and 50 said, oh, I want to come and actually live there. Yeah, so it's like these are the answers, like the Romanian people who like Korea, they like image about Korea.
Yeah, what is their image about Korea? So we tried to ask like various questions, and we tried to make it like interesting, because we were really curious about what's their opinion about Korea. We never talked with Romanian people to see what's their image or opinion. And probably a lot of people, if you just ask random people that are not passionate about Korea, they would just say K-pop, because that's something that everyone
more
likes.
like K-dramas and
Or K-dramas, yeah. But like, for example, probably if you go on TV in Romania and ask that, probably a lot of people would say K-pop, even like our artists, because they can hear it and they saw it online. I'm not sure artists in Romania are watching K-dramas personally. Yeah, BTS is way well known. So yes, that's why we wanted to basically see if people will think different, if they are passionate and they know about Korea, than just randomly asking, I don't know, a person that's not passionate about Korea. So yeah, now let's tell you what Korea means to us personally, and after let's watch the videos together.
Actually, Korea is like more than a second home, because I came here since like 6 years ago, and I think like really grow a lot here. I think like Korea gave me a lot of opportunities to actually develop myself, and I hope actually in the future I will have more chances for this, right? Also, I think Korea is like a really safe country, which is like really important for like somebody who lives abroad alone, you know. So yeah, this is like for me, Korea.
I should agree with her saying that's the second home, because saying like I came here 7 years ago, and honestly I said it before in another video and I will emphasize that I cannot go back in Romania and live the way I lived here, because Romania as a culture is totally different. So, and it's not that I don't like my traditions and my country and my culture, but after living in a way more developed country, and like where the technology and like everyone is basically, even the oldest 90-year-olds, they have a phone and they use the like a smartphone, and they're watching TV, selling garlic on the street. And honestly, that's something that I could never see in Romania. Like, there are a lot of people in the countryside in Romania that don't even use a phone. They only have like the line phone. So from that's something that I can't go back and just see the way there is Romania. Still, we have to learn things from Korea, and yes, that's why I cannot go back. So it's like my second country, definitely. And besides that, I think Korea has a very unique socializing culture. You can go outside and stay until 5 a.m. There will be restaurants open until 5 a.m. There will be bars, there will be pochas, there will be...
Before Corona.
Yeah, before Corona, not now. But like, there are places where you can go and enjoy until 5 a.m. just by talking. There are coffee shops 24 hours open. You will never see that in Romania. After 9 or 10, everything will close. Even restaurants. There are only pubs or clubs left open. And sometimes you don't want to just go to a pub, or you just want to go and eat at some restaurant and talk with your friends. And I think that's something that I really enjoy, and that's the culture that stays in my mind also. So yeah, this is what Korea means to me. And let's watch the videos that the girls made.
Hello, my name is Irina and I'm from Romania. Korea is for me one of my oldest passions ever since childhood. Korea for me is about the culture, the literature, the music, the people, and the places which I like knowing about. I've been following facts about this lovely country for long decades, and I still got many things to learn about it. Thanks to Korea, I managed to make many friends with the same passion as me. I managed to pursue goals. I managed to experience many wonderful and unforgettable things. Korea for me is something that opens doors, and once the doors are open, they never close. It's like a never-ending story about a never-ending bond. This is Korea for me. Yeah. 대한민국 fighting! 사랑합니다!
Bună ziua! Eu sunt Laura și sunt studentă la doctorat în Coreea de Sud. Pentru mine Coreea înseamnă multe. Pentru mine Coreea este țara în care tradiționalul se îmbină cu modernul, dar personal iubesc cel mai mult partea tradițională a Coreei, istoria, muzica tradițională și din această categorie cel mai mult îmi place samulori și pumulori pe care le și practic. Coreea este o țară care nu este perfectă, are și părțile ei rele, părțile ei mai puțin pozitive, dar pentru un moment mă fascinează și mă simt bine aici. Așa că mulțumesc, Coreea!
Hello, I'm Bianca, I'm from Romania and I've been living in Korea for 5 years. For me, Korea means the place where traditional combines with modern life. I like history, Korean history, but also Korean modern dramas, and also the fact that in Korea many foreigners are living, so many cultural things are combined.
Hi, I'm Didi from Romania and I'm currently a master's student here in Korea. For me, Korea represents culture and tradition. This is the side of Korea that I fell in love with the most. I love its culture and its tradition and the way it is preserved. I actually try to go to a lot of more traditional concerts here in Korea to enjoy the more traditional side as much as possible, and I hope that this is the side that a lot of other people will be able to fall in love with as well.
Hello everyone, my name is Andrea and I'm from Romania and I am a passionate lover of the Korean food. I wanted to show you a video of me cooking kimchi jjigae. Kimchi jjigae is one of my favorite Korean food, and after I tasted it for the first time, I fell in love with this country and with this amazing cuisine. So for me, Korea means, beside K-pop and dramas, means a lot of various amazing and delicious food, a very traditional cuisine that actually has a lot of other influences as well, and I am hoping in the future to be able to experience the real Korean food in Korea. Currently I have never been there, so I want to travel there to be able to experience the real food. However, for now, I am trying to show you guys how I am cooking your food. So, personally, like I said, for me, Korea, it's more than just music and movies. For me, Korea is something that made me experience a lot of various stuff, and I hope for you guys also Korea can be more than just appearances. Go there, try their food, try their traditional things, and let's try to enjoy together eating this amazing kimchi jjigae. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I am expecting to share with you guys this food soon.
I hope you enjoyed our video, and also our friends, like people who respond to our questions, like their videos and their opinion actually about Korea. And hope if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe,
like, share, and please, I emphasize again, like the video, because that's how YouTube works nowadays. If your video is liked, it goes up into the algorithm and people can actually see it very easily. So please like our video, please. Yes. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time.
bye.
Bye.